As the state sees another day of increasing COVID-19 cases, thousands of Army National Guard soldiers are being told it's safe for them to come together for training. Both in and out-of-state soldiers will live and train at Fort Chaffee in West Arkansas. And a FOX16 Investigates, our Susan El Khoury is taking a closer look at the safety plan that some soldiers fear will put them at risk.
The National Guard sent the State Department of Health a plan laying out everything it's doing to prevent COVID-19 and what will happen if a soldier tests positive. We're keeping every soldier I talk to confidential, but they tell me the risk to them and their families just isn't worth it. Service clashing with safety.
Yes, there is an elevated risk for transmission of COVID-19.
Colonel Jonathan Stubbs knows his soldiers will face a viral enemy during Arkansas Army National Guard training.
Our citizens, our governor, our president, and the National Command Authority expects our Army to be ready. So by extension, the 39th Infantry Brigade Combat Team.
On the 4th of July, 4,300 soldiers will move into Fort Chaffee, where they'll spend 3 weeks in combat training.
You have to plan for somebody becoming COVID positive.
Some soldiers are afraid of that risk and even reached out to lawmakers, writing, "I am very fearful for my soldiers to attend this training." They go on to say, "We know we have not secured enough PPE to follow the recommended guidelines."
Have there been any issues with securing enough PPE for the entire duration of the training for everyone?
Not at this time. We're working to provide every soldier with 2 cloth masks.
We got our hands on this COVID-19 risk mitigation report. It details how the National Guard plans to prevent the virus and handle active cases. This diagram shows how it works on day 1. It starts with a mask, then moves on to screening. If a soldier shows symptoms, they'll be isolated and tested. If not, they'll continue training in groups capped at 50 people with daily screenings.
The conditions in the environment, it is what it is. Just like in combat, the conditions are never optimal. You can never alleviate all the risk.
He says if a soldier tests positive, they'll be covered.
We take care of our own. So the soldier will remain on orders, will continue to get paid.
It's a lack of widespread testing before and after training that has one soldier's wife concerned. We're keeping her identity hidden to protect her husband.
I mean, I think it's completely naive to think that only the people that are symptomatic should be tested. If you're spending all this money and all this time to train these soldiers, you need to take care of them.
We asked Governor Asa Hutchinson about the training, and he said he's monitoring it.
We want to continue to look at that. That is not just a decision of the state of Arkansas. This is a decision by the National Guard Bureau in Washington.
Still, one soldier tells us they're worried the virus will travel home and spread to families. But Colonel Stubbs hopes daily screening and sanitizing will keep everyone safe.
I really firmly believe that we have a plan that will safeguard our soldiers.
The colonel tells me they're working with soldiers on a case-by-case basis if they or a family member is at a higher risk for COVID-19. He did stress that they've done virtual training where they can, but that combat training like this just has to happen in person. Back to you.